CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong.
From the top rope. Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Boom, face first. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Heading to ringside now.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair, shoving him into the corner now.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Wards that off. What a response. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh.
And Roman fights back. Looks like he's coming back in.
Boom.
Rollins got surprised there. Ref, are you blind? Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Flying elbow drop. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
That favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my final stand.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some
Lift off! Wow! Cross body! The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Snaps the leg across the head. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, but just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him. Taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned his dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Punk now lifting.
He connects with a counter. Counter by CM Punk.
Hooked up, DDT.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
JBL calling on the WWE Universe to fuel it.
2. Check out the springboard.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here.
CM Punk
misses big time.
Took the risk. Received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here. No end in sight to this exchange.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Mongolian chop.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Don't sleep. The champ with a stunning display of dominance.
He's still in this fight.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Counters.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And going for the pin.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other, duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Launched right out of the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing into the pin. Can he get him here? Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
There's so much.
Now down into the cover. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Springboard splash.
Quick thinking right there. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh! Ray's veteran instincts on display. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Face first.
All set.
The rope's playing the role of savior here.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Locked in. Here we go, guys. And he lets his opponent out of the submission. Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Beautiful drop kick. Placing him in the corner.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
And a kick.
Going for the vulnerable stomach.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Stacked with that bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell count. CM Punk looking to end things here.
Boom! GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2. Oh, he was almost finished.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Whiplash neckbreaker. High rent district for CM Punk. Top rope.
No way home.
Went for broke, and that expression ended up becoming literal.
Turns that crucifix. Pinning combination. Kick out just before 2.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Mysterio so athletic and now in the danger zone. Catches the 619 and then whipped back down to the mat. As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
Roll up here. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all.
Suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know.
Blast off! Wow!
Cross body!
From the apron.
Got out of the way of that one. An absolute misfire. You really do hate to see it.
And now it's about trying to continue after such a fatal error. Belly to belly. Big plans in mind for the Viper.
From the top.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Sharpshooter applied. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Clubbing blow.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced, more sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but did not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Out of nowhere, the Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now.
Randy now for the win. He wasted no time kicking out there.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable. Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Springboard misses the target.
Look at this, raining down sharp elbows. Vicious.
Orton outthought him there. Impressive awareness from him. Spiked.
And look, now Orton is busted open. Forearm on point.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Step ahead there. Randy Orton gets him back.
And Randy Orton looks like we are going vintage. All the time in the world.
Vintage Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste. Randy Orton about to go to that place, a place where there's no pain, no injured leg, nothing but pure evil.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believed. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS. Will that sum this
belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom, stubborn in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
It's about to get bouncy up in here, man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Doesn't get more impressive in the ring than Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon has been listening to me, man. He's been working on developing that edge, that killer instinct.
Well, she's ready to get in there and put someone's lights out.
And his opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo.
Wendy Choo used to be a nice girl, someone who loved taking naps, but now she's a nightmare, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in Wendy Choo's idea of nap time.
Lights out for everyone else. That's what it is.
I'll be honest with you, Cole, I like the mind games. Wendy Choo puts her opponents off balance.
Choo wants to haunt the dreams of her competition to live rent-free inside their heads.
But above all, Wendy's looking to get a big win and get right back to her nightmares, I think.
after that surprise attack, I'm wondering if they are going to be able to continue.
I really hope so. I know we're looking forward to this one. Javon Evans looking to get things going here.
Now, I can be hard on Javon Evans. That's because I see so much potential in the young OG. I see that he's got all the rare tools to be a big, major player in this business. But he gets in his own way. He gets distracted, lets his emotions take over. This kid's got to focus up if he wants to reach that next level, man.
Tonight is a good chance as any for Evans to do just that.
And then there's the unsettling presence of the sleep
Sky high through the air and connects.
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connected. That's going in the highlight reel. Wait a minute. Looked like hooks the heel and stretches it out.
Ooh.
Heel hook.
Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. Super kick! And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Soaring into the arm drag. Spectacular athleticism.
Gun!
Big forearm.
With a great reversal.
ducks out of harm's way.
Oh, what a clothesline. All measured up. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Take off.
Down with the elbow.
Sights are set to finish things now.
Turned it around with a reversal. Knee strike. And this one's taken to the outside.
Landed neck first.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Oh, she manages to reverse it.
These two are showing how well scouted they are.
Oh, scouted that one. Into a lariat.
And Chu could be the one sending her opponent to dreamland after that.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Shoulder down. Could this be it? No, stops the count at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Not a good spot to be in.
Can't prepare your face for that. This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
One leg drop across the rope.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. She gets the shoulder up.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close. Well placed.
Snap mirrored over. Sleeper hold applied. This could be bad.
And look at the stroke. The submission locked in tight on Javon. But look at Javon here. Evans trying to escape. And he does.
Ooh.
Trading back and forth blows now. Ooh. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
No one is holding back here. Going all out.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Snapmared over, sleeper hold applied.
Buys the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
And he turned it around.
Taking the easy way out as she's able to escape the action.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny hook, small package.
And she wins.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner, Wendy Choo.
It was an excellent use of leverage to end the match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you've got to be on your toes at all times.
"2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it, and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless. Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin the Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Counter, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his...
Look at this! Suicide dive!
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Ooh! Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. And now he's back into the ring.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 20.
Taking flight.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Stopping that with a back elbow. Boom!
The dead man facing some danger.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. Lift off! Good Lord! Taking flight!
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such up high. You gotta be kidding me!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Swinging neckbreaker connects.
Great officiating, making sure it's a safe environment for everyone.
Just ejected from the ring. Planning something big here. Perched up top.
All the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Oh, piercing the sternum.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is without on the apron. A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
He's able to reverse it. Momentum going back to Undertaker's corner.
This could be the moment he was waiting for.
Finally became aware of the count and gets back into the ring.
Oh, that just...
The dead man looking to unleash hell on his opponent. Here we go. Snake eyes. And a big boot by The Undertaker. Leg drop for the exclamation. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is...
Undertaker now to secure the victory. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
How on earth did that happen? And he chooses to leave the ring.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
On the heel hook. Stretch.
From a seated position, this takes tremendous power.
For a suplex. From the heavens. A true sight to behold. Only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
And that was a precisely measured attack. And gets tossed back into the mat. Compromise spot for the dead man. Uh-oh.
Towering back body drop.
Lethal combination.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Float over Russian leg sweep.
Punk has Taker in his sights. What's coming?
Arm wringer. Ooh, eats a big right.
Sequence of reverse. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Punk's for the taking.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
His arm shot off the mat before one.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance. And a quick stool, boy.
Breaks the close count.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to keep.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Boom.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Oof.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Spinning kick to the gut. Not where he wants to be right now.
Undertaker's been disarmed.
Gonna slam GTS.
Night, night.
Will the close Undertaker out?
Shoulder up before three.
Amazing kick out from The Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't flying. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Taking out the knee. Great in-ring IQ on display there. Somehow Taker and Punk just keep finding another.
You're a naughty by Punk. He turns it. And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
Grabbing the rope to break the pin.
Punk looking to put Taker to bed now.
CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone by The Undertaker!
Undertaker landed that perfectly.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in time.
Has to submit. Valiant effort, but couldn't hold on any longer.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John. Face first. Set up on the Koji clutch locked in. Absolutely. Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Face first. Set up. It's locked in. The Koji clutch. Looking for an escape here. John Cena finds it and gets out of the submission. Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal.
What a suplex. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania
from the top?
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
What a way to get out of that one. Piercing shot. Overwhelming offense now for Punk.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
incoming!
Oh my, he can do it here. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Just a pure reaction of instinct there.
Taking things to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And he's looking for it again.
Take off. Compressing them with a splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Sent flying out of the ring here.
CM Punk from the top rope.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Oh, into the steel step. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
Anticipation. Calf kick finds the mark.
Guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
And Cena is firing up the crowd. That puts an end to that, thank goodness. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And this one might be headed ringside. And now thrown back into the ring.
Punk looking to punch his ticket to WrestleMania here.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Scooped up for a slam.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Cena's doing it.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Cena turning things around.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
And saw what was coming and delivered a backdrop.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
What's he thinking here?
Driver spiked him. This could do it for the win. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion,
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. And here we go, an electric big fight field in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say.
The Rock goes flying.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman is a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the...
Face first. Set up. It's locked in.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision.
Face first.
Set up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Floor over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly... be the champion. And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match. Look out!
Body from the top.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
From the top, diving double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
Clothesline. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body. Blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
And Rock gets reversed. Neither competitor is backing down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Just emptying everything they've got now. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Rock. Buster.
Down hard.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk. Punk sidesteps out of that. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE. Oh, get the cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you bought a ticket. and slips out of the way.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Soaring.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Belly to belly.
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
Oh, my God. He needs to get in the ring before the count. Not letting him finish that thought. Slam!
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Boom!
And he slides him back to the mat.
And looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
What great. Has scouted. Now can capitalize.
Follows it up with a clothesline. Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile right on target.
Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Roundhouse.
Champs down. This one's for everything. And the pin is broken by the champion.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Bam! Title in the balance here.
And a strong kick out in one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Cole to be crowned champion. And he kicks out of the pin in one.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Time to go for...
Oh, he had that scouted.
Lifts his opponent.
Spine buster.
As always, The Rock showing up and showing out.
Punk never saw that.
Here it comes.
And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now. We are looking at a competitor who simply refuses to let their championship dreams be snuffed out.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual, if that wasn't enough.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing. Just smashing the face hard there.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex. championship. The champ narrowly kicks out.
There's pin. Title on the line. Champ's in trouble.
Kick out after one from the champion.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
These two have learned each other so well.
There's a fisherman suplex. And right away into the pin. 2 count. Kicking out in time.
That had to take all the...
Here we go for the championship. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from.
Has the champ pin. Is this it? He breaks the ref's count before 2.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems. And
here's the pin. Title could be decided. Kicks out. He still has life.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
Russian leg sweep.
Cover. We can have a new champ here. Emphatic kick out from the champion.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there. Good reflexes from him there. Rod so powerful. Spinebuster. Big impact on the suplex.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on... Two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic. Thunderous applause for these competitors.
A wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it.
Whopping the knee hard. Pin for the title.
And a kick out at 2.
You'll have to move heaven and earth to keep the champion down. And even then, this is proof that they still might kick out.
And an elbow from the middle rope.
Cover. New champ incoming.
He kicks out at 2.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Spin kick to the midsection. Ooh, what a damaging blow.
The Rock wards him off.
An arm wrench. Right into a DDT. Oh, what a lariat. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. The Rock with some good timing here.
Absolutely blasted there.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Turned inside out with a desperation clothesline. Sliding back into the ring. Avoided the attack with a nasty chop block.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
The champion